Everybody can't be fine like my wife. Everybody can't be fine like that.
Now, speaking of the internet and all of its ridiculousness, there has been a lot of people who have been going in on Tatum. Tatum made a comment about Michelle Obama. Tatum said that his wife looks better than Michelle Obama. And ever since that, he has been getting backlash on his wife. I'm not sure if you guys have seen Tatum's wife or not, but she is extremely, extremely unattractive. Okay. And that's normally how it goes, right? Why are the bootlickers never with attractive women? They're never with like attractive white women. They're always with unattractive mid women, and got the nerve to be speaking on Michelle Obama. Let me show you guys this video that has been going viral about Tatum saying that his wife looks better than Michelle.
I don't care what nobody say. Now, I don't know if she a man or not. I don't think she is. But I will say, y'all quit lying to this woman, act like she cute, though. Michelle Obama is not a good-looking woman. And it's okay to not be good looking. Everybody can't be fine like my wife. Everybody can't be fine like that. If you're a good person, then be a good person. You can't not be fine and be mean. You gotta pick one.
Let's hear that one more time.
I don't care what nobody say. Now, I don't know if she a man or not. I don't think she is. But I will say, y'all quit lying to this woman, act like she cute, though. Michelle Obama is not a good-looking woman. And it's okay to not be good looking. Everybody can't be fine like my wife. Everybody can't be fine like that. If you're a good person, then be a good person. You can't not be fine and be mean. You gotta pick one.
All right. So I decided to look at other people pulling up pictures of his wife. Now, this is a guy by the name of, is it Talbert Swan? Now, this is Tatum's wife. Now, this is not a joke. Like, this is really her. This is the woman this is her after plastic surgery. She's had plastic surgery. What is all of the things that they said that we need to be attractive? What did Marsha say about Black women? Because she's had plastic surgery. She's had lip fillers. She's had all of this reconstructive work. I've never had not one surgery on my face. The only thing that can be considered a modification is when I had a fight right here. If you can see, I was cut in my face. Okay. And that's from me having a fight and a girl cutting me with something in my face, and I got stitches. Other than that, I've never tampered with my face at all. This is somebody who has had literal plastic surgery. All of the stuff that Marsha claims that we need. This is somebody who had literal plastic surgery. And that's the best they could do. After I seen that, I said, ain't no way. I said, these people altered the way this lady looked. Okay. I thought for sure. I'm like, this can't be her. Not talking like this. I said, y'all had to alter this in some type of way. So I went to her page and I looked at her page. Okay, so this is her glam and glam. Okay, this is her all glammed up. So she said, this is what certain women, and her name is, I guess, Corinne Tatum. This is how she said women look on Bumble. Okay, so this is like her looking like her best, right? This is her best look. Then she said her in real life. Now, this is the one that he's saying look fine. Now, fine is subjective because remember, who was it? Who was it? I think it was on the Real Housewives. Was it Kenya or was it Tamar? No. It wasn't Kenya. It was Tamar. It was Tamar. Remember, it was Tamar. Remember, before we saw that man that Tamar was with, it wasn't Kenya. My bad, my bad, my bad. Remember when we saw Tamar? She was dating that guy, the guy that she was dating before she started dating the y'all know who I'm talking about. Remember when she was online before we saw him, and she used to be like, "Oh, I'm dating this man. He's so fine. He looks so good." And then when we finally saw him, we was like, "Girl, David." Yes, I believe his name was David. And then she was going around telling everybody, "My man is so fine. He fine." Remember? And then we all saw him and we was like, where? So I say all that to say, fine is subjective. Okay. It is subjective. Okay. Some people think that, like, you know what I mean? It's in the eye of the beholder. All right. It's in the eye of the beholder. So according to him, maybe this does look better than Michelle. Okay. According to me, no. All right. So, I looked through her page or whatever. She looks crazy. She looks a mess. So ever since people have been going in on her, he has decided to go in on people. All right. So Tatum decided to clap back because people were going in on his wife. And this is his clap back.
Let me just say this, man. I was gonna let it go. Dear Hughley, I'm talking about my wife. But now I'm gonna put y'all wives on here.
They all look better than your wife. Like, what are we supposed to be looking at? Are we supposed to be looking at women that like, are you trying to prove that these women look better than your wife? Like, what? You showed their wife to do what? Like, was that supposed to be like, oh, look at your wife because you talked about my wife? Like, your wife still don't look better than them. So, okay, now you showed their wife. Your wife don't look better than them. And they're in their natural state. They ain't had 50, 11 surgeries. Your wife done been nipped and tucked and plucked, and that's the result. You showed women who haven't had plastic surgery, who are natural, and even in their natural state, they look better than your wife still. Like, what was that? Like, you showing a picture like, ooh, gotcha. Like, what? Now, in addition to that, he was talking about the situation that happened in Target, and he thinks that the Target costume is hilarious. It's funny.
Dear Hughley decided to attack my wife. Now I'm on his, like white on rice. Y'all know how I get that. And then we got the senator from Michigan that's a complete nut job trying to push Sharia law. And if you idiots continue to vote for these people, you're going to be in trouble. Target had the funniest costume I've ever seen in my life, but you know who mad at it? You guessed it. And last but not least, we're going to talk about the 49ers owner who worth, I think, $8 billion. He trying to get some hooky for $100. Had the funniest costume I've ever law. And if you idiots continue to vote for these people, you're going to be in trouble. Target had the funniest costume I've ever seen in my life, but you know who mad at it? You guessed it.
All right. So what he's talking about is Target receiving backlash for a costume that looks like a minstrel show. All right. Now, let me pull up the costume and what he thinks is so funny, right? Like anything against black people to him is so hilarious, right? But he didn't find it funny about that wife that looks extra mid. And that's what we find it funny that you thought that she looked better than Michelle Obama. Like what? Where what? Like, huh? Where they did that at? So let me go and show y'all this costume. 1 second. So this is the costume right here that he's talking about. All right. So right here, it says Target faces backlash after its website featured a kid's costume that mimic racist stereotypes. And it says kids glow under black light circus clown Halloween costume bodysuit hide and eek boutique. So as you can see, it's a little black boy, doing this. And people felt like that this was a minstrel show. And they said that they wanted to boycott Target. Now, according to Tatum, this is so hilarious. Like, oh my God, this is so funny. Like, ha ha ha, I thought it was so funny, but you know who's mad? Somebody said, oh my God, the costume is him. Right. Like, yeah, that's why he doesn't have a problem with it. It's crazy.